what are some thoughts you have just in general about aerospace and aviation in Utah, and maybe how Iron County and Cedar City, how they play a role in that in the long term?
Everything is ultimately about community. And so I'm always thinking from an industry perspective. If I'm a manufacturer and I'm evaluating Utah as a prospective market, do I have people to make the company run? Absolutely, in Iron County. Do I have a collaborative network of stakeholders, university presidents, elected officials, sound economic development policies and plans? Tenfold right here, right? Is it a community that I can grow and scale with? Yeah, absolutely. You'll never find a more inviting community than Iron County. People who will literally wrap their arms around you, say, what can we do to help? Is it safe from an investment standpoint? Absolutely. So capital, workforce, obviously collaboration, you get it all right here. Thanks to your team, thanks to, all the work that's been happening. And the reality is we're an ambitious state. We punch above our weight in almost every category. We lead the nation in a lot of categories, right? Yeah. It's just who we are.
Right.
And so that won't change. We're going to continue to dream big. Companies should really think about Utah. I mean, really put some thought into coming out here, spending time. We just hosted Beta Technologies. And, Beta, maybe unlike any OEM anywhere in the world, is going to make air mobility a possibility. They came down and they were just astounded at what they found here in Utah because of who we are and what we're willing to do. And we mobilize quickly. You go to another market and tell me where you can get the university president, the director of economic development, elected officials all together in the same room,
industry partners,
and all of your industry, and convene all of those people within a week to have a conversation about expanding a segment of the industry.
Right.
And then have all of those people follow up, and you can't get that in LA. Yeah, you can't get that in Boston.
People like yourself from the state in association with the governor's office and everything. Yeah, you just can't. And I think that goes into, and correct me if I'm wrong, but to me that plays into that ecosystem. So Utah has we have our kind of rural pockets, and we have our metro pockets. But we're all connected in this ecosystem that works together to make that possible. I mean, and then we leverage each other's ecosystems. So, I mean, Iron County is within a day's trucking of most major Western markets. We have 2 transload facilities with the Union Pacific Rail. And we have similar comparables to our friends up north in northern Utah. And we're connected through that I-15 corridor. I mean, there's just this ecosystem. I'm sorry, I'm adding and or stealing your thunder a little bit, but what you're saying is just so true. And it's hard to understand that on paper always.
Yeah.
But to come here and to see it, it's just a whole different ballgame.
Yeah. Come experience Utah with us. We'd love to have you.